365 days out the year, you can honor your father and honor your mother, right? The book is a lie, but guess what? Guess what? The brother just said the book is a lie. So where you learn thou shalt not kill at? Right. Well, I guarantee you, if I ask anybody out here what's the 10 commandments, they can name them all, but the book is a lie. Right. I look at this community, it's getting destroyed. It's nothing but destruction. Right. Nothing but destruction going on. It's getting gentrified, like the officer said. And why is this happening to the children of Israel? And what I see across this street on Mother's Day, supposed Mother's Day, is a church letting out our people. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna ask you a question. Is Mother's Day in the Bible? The answer is no. Right? The great commandment that we need to follow, give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 12, right? Is honor thy father and thy mother with all thy days, right? That's what you need to do. We all love mama, right? But we also need to reverence our Father. Every day, according to this calendar, is 365 days out the year. Hey, listen up, brother, listen up. 365 days out the year, you can honor your father and honor your mother, right? The book is a lie, but guess what? Guess what? The brother just said the book is a lie. So where you learn thou shalt not kill at? Right. Well, I guarantee you, if I ask anybody out here what's the 10 commandments, they can name them all, but the book is a lie. Right. I look at this community, it's getting destroyed. It's nothing but destruction. Right. Nothing but destruction going on. It's getting gentrified, like the officer said. And why is this happening to the children of Israel? Because we did not keep the commandments, and we did not follow after what God set up for us. Right? Read. Exodus 20 and verse 12. That's y'all favorite thing, the 10 commandments, right? Honor thy father and thy mother. A lot of y'all like to say mother then father. It's an order. It's an order. Honor thy father and thy mother. The thing with the black community, give me 1 Corinthians, right, 11, right, give me the order, right? The thing with the black community is that we out of order. Right. Mama comes before father. The father's supposed to be the leader and the provider. But what's happened? A new thing on earth. A new thing shall accomplish the earth, where the woman shall be over the man. Why is that? Because the Willie Lynch letters. Because of the Willie Lynch letters. The man that you love, the nations that you love, made a turmoil against you to put you on the bottom, at the bottom of your family. Now we got destruction. Now what? We got the kids ruling over the men and the women. That's what we got happening in our community. And everybody always got why. Well, they got a supposed answer, but you were part of the problem because you don't come back to the commandments of the Most High God. Read. 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. Hold on. It said the head of every man is Christ. So how do you get to Christ as a woman? Read it again. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. The woman's head is the man. Right. The woman's head is the man. It's an order. What's next? And the head of Christ is God. So it's God, Christ, man, woman, then children. Then children. Give me Isaiah 3. Let's read about them children. Let's read about the monsters that's being raised because there's no order in the black community. There's no order out here. We got young babies selling drugs and saying there's no other way. They don't have role models. They don't have leaders. These synagogues has failed them. They want to teach about Mother's Day. Mother's Day came after the late 1800s, after the Civil War. The Civil War, right? After you got your freedom, supposed freedom, in 1865, right? That came later. That wasn't established by a so-called black man. That was established by a so-called white woman in West Virginia. And guess what she did? She did that for her people after the Civil War to recover their lands. Were you a part of that? No, you won't. But guess what pushed it? A Methodist church. That's right. A Methodist church. Like these synagogues up here, they pushed that mission. And then guess what? The so-called Caucasian man who you love, President Woodrow Wilson, pushed it and made it into a national holiday. Now hold up, we follow after the Most High God. Where do we get our holidays? Officer Nehemiah, where we get our holidays?
Leviticus 23.
Leviticus 23, what God set out for the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man to establish. That's what God set up. The mind's so wicked. The brother just came up to the officer and said, yo, bro, money is my God. In a nutshell, money your God, then you gonna die with that money. You know what's my God? My God is a real God. He's living. Right? Let's go. Hold up. Let's finish that. I don't want to jump too far ahead. Let's get to edification. Read.
Isaiah 3 and verse 12.
Let's talk about them bad kids.
As for my people, children of their oppressors.
Your children, your oppressors.
Bring it up.
When you see these 16, 17, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-olds up in the street corners being a menace to you, stopping you from going to the stores, stopping you from doing your daily business, you got a terror at night by your own children. Your own children are a terror to you. You can't have your neighborhood police without them bad kids, without the fear of them bad kids breaking into your homes. Why? Let's see what God said.
And women rule over them
because they love mama. It ain't no order. They love mama. And mama is emotional by nature.
Right.
She needs a husband and he needs a man. A man has to raise a man. You sisters follow after these people that set up these devices to destroy our nation, right? That the black woman don't need no man. Guess what? Your friendly neighborhood Caucasian man got rid of your food stamps.
Right.
He got rid of your voting rights.
Bring it out.
Now what you got? God is pushing us so we have to gather ourselves together. Because we are a nation that's not desired.
Right.
Finish that up.
O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths.
The people that lead you in these synagogues, God said the gates of Judah language and the gates thereof
Jeremiah 14.
all praises. Right? These gates, these community, or you see a church on every block, and each one of them can tell you about prosperity. Right? How do you get prosperity? By keeping the commandments of the Most High God. Right? Not just hoping and praying. Faith without works is dead. So just praying and you ain't changed nothing. You was a sinner yesterday, you a sinner today, you hoping God hear you. That's not going to change nothing. You got to change your ways. You want this community to be different? You want to come up out of her, meaning Babylon the Great? You want to stop this madness before Christ come back? You got to change. You got to change. You got to get around like-minded people to change your ways. And celebrating Mother's Day in these synagogues on Sunday is not going to be that way. You didn't learn not a damn thing.
Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
So the people of Judea are black, and their gates, referring to our leaders, have weakened. They're weak leaders. You don't see no real men out here teaching the people. I just told you, the God said in Isaiah 3, these children are the menaces. Who gonna set these children in order? Who gonna guide these young men so they can be a weapon of God? So they can be for the Most High God? Yes, sir. So they can do what they got to do to help forward the initiative, to forward this truth. Last scripture, I read.
Acts 19 verse 24. For a certain man named Demetrius, a silversmith.
So he makes something out of silver. Let's read on.
Which made silver shrines for Diana.
He makes silver idols for Diana. So that's his trade. That's his work. So this is his job. Let's read on.
Brought no small gain unto the craftsmen, whom he called together with the workmen of like occupation and said, sirs.
Hold up. Let's not speed past that. So they unionized. They got everybody who made silver idols to talk about something. They all make silver idols, like the cross on your chest, like the like the dumb idols God says has no power. So we know in the book of Habakkuk, right? Read.
Whom he called together with the workmen of like occupation and said, sirs, you know that by this craft we have our wealth.
They said we make our money. We make our money selling them these idols. We can't stop it. Read.
Verse 26, moreover, ye see and hear that not alone at Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia, this Paul has persuaded and turned away much people.
Hold on. It said disciple Paul that we read about in the book of Acts. Right? He said the people who make these idols to destroy our communities, to get their money, right? What they do is that their business is getting destroyed by the prophets of the Most High God. We stopping business today.
Right.
We stopping business on the Sabbath. Why? Because we want to teach the commandments of the Most High God. Mother's Day is getting interrupted. That's done with. I hope I ruin your Mother's Day. You had 365 days out the year to reverence your father and your mothers. I hope that Jake go in flames.
Right.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.